and Damien. I'll probably skip some of this. Alright guys, on behalf of my wife and I'd like to thank you all for coming here today and sharing our special day with us. We're so grateful for all those who travelled all the way from America and family and friends who travelled up from Tasmania to be here with us on this special day. Thank you. We all hope you're enjoying it every bit as much as we are, and we'd like to thank you for your kind wishes and support. We must say we've been really impressed by the number of people that have rallied around to help us preparation for today. If you're not mentioned by name, and that's most of you, please be assured that Cathy and I are very grateful. Mike, Carol, thank you not only for your hospitality this evening and your kindness, but also giving me a very beautiful daughter. I promise I'll take good care of her. I also want to say thanks to my parents who put up with me for all these years. I don't know why, but anyway. You've been there for me when I've needed you, and you give me a wonderful start in life, and I'm very fortunate and proud to have you as a mum and dad. Thank you. I'm absolutely delighted to be able to stand here today with Cathy. I never knew what was missing in life before I met you. Words cannot describe how happy you make me. You look gorgeous today, and I look forward to a long and happy future. A special thanks to my best man Matt and my groomsmen, Heath and Troy. I couldn't ask for better mates to help me out with a special day. You guys are awesome. You stood by me for all these years and helped me out and help me whenever I need you. Great. Reese, thank you for being MC, man. You've done a great job and you're a valued mate to both Cathy and I. Thank you. My sister Natasha, thank you for doing awesome doing the photography today. You've done an excellent job. And Kenny, good offsider. You was very good with that bouquet.
Good bag.
Sarah, you've done an amazing job in the decorations. Thank you. The dessert bar looks awesome. I can't wait to hook in. And finally, the beautiful bridesmaids. Thank you for calming Cathy's nerves today and helping her on this special day. It means a lot. Well, that's it for me now. Before I pass you over to my best man, ladies and gentlemen, please stand and lift your glasses and join me in a toast to the bridesmaids. The bridesmaids.
Sorry, I can't sit up.
Cheers.
Probably just start with apologising. I'm not the best public speaker, but yeah, we'll see if we can get through it. I've known Geordie for around 10 years now. We met through motorbikes. We became pretty good mates straight away. We had a lot of common interests, dirt bikes, beer. That was probably about it. I was extremely excited when Geordie asked me to be his best man. Soon after, I was crapping myself about the speech that I put out of my head for the last 4 months, and I just decided to wing it on the night. I just want to say, Geordie's already touched base. Thanks everyone for coming from, obviously, a long way. Cathy, all the guys from the States, and Geordie's family's from the Tassie, and most of us here have been married or been to a lot of weddings, and we all know the costs that's involved with that, and to see the people that are here and make the effort to be here, like, you appreciate it more and more the older you get, I think. Yeah, thanks to Geordie for having me as best man. I truthfully, I was hoping for a start on the table. I didn't think I'd be best man compared to Dave and Heath and the boys. Like, they've known him a lot longer and they've been close the whole time. And to be knowing Geordie for 10 years, a long time, but a quite short period, I really didn't think I had a chance. And it just goes to show, like, me and Geordie, as we slow down racing motorbikes, we still keep in contact, and that's, he's a good mate. He'll do anything for you. Cathy, well, yeah, known you nearly as long. Got me thinking the other day, you and Geordie probably been together nearly as long as I've known Geordie, probably 8 years or so. And I was thinking back to the days when you met, and just probably a few weeks ago on Facebook, I was like, man, how did Geordie meet such a beautiful girl? We all know he's like, look at him, bald head. And only Facebook had a new thing just in a few weeks with past memories, and there was a photo of old baby-faced Geordie with hair. And yeah, I was just like, oh yeah, I remember that guy. But I know speeches, you're supposed to tell stories, things we've done in the past and stuff. Most of our weekends revolved around dirt bikes and drinking, so they finished with quite big hangovers or concussions. So my stories are a little hazy unless I get a bit of memory, but one story that pops to mind was only in the last probably 12 months. I had some customers through the push bike shop we have. They were like, oh, have you had anyone lost a bike lately? And I was just like, I don't know, people get bikes stolen all the time. And they're like, oh, just a bike, and the guy was real shady. He looked pretty shady, shaved head, all the toys in his place, nice place, big shed, had a toy, everything, and man, the guy just looked shady. And I was thinking, I'm like, man, I haven't stolen anyone a bike that's shady. I was not even thinking, like, who is this guy? Maybe someone has had their bike shop. And he started explaining the bike and two and two together, and I'm like, no, that's Geordie. I thought that was a pretty funny story, only in the last probably 6 months, but yeah, so I just like to wish Geordie and Cathy all the best. Well, now they're married, I can be the first to say, can't wait till you have a baby, that's the next thing. And even after that, they'll ask you for the second baby. Everyone stand up and raise their glass and say congratulations to Geordie and Cathy. Wish them all the best, and can't wait to see them start their beautiful family.
Jordan.
And I'll now pass the mic over to Cathy.
I'm not the best public speaker, so I'm going to do my best. I made it through the ceremony without crying. I can't promise anything about the speech, so just bear with me. As my husband has said, thank you all so much for being here today just to share this special day with us. It still seems so surreal to me that my family's here from the States just hanging out in the bush with all you crazy Aussies. It seems so bizarre. But I really am so thankful that you've all been able to make the trip out and see where I live and meet Damien's family, so thank you very much for coming out. I'd like to thank the guys and ladies sitting next to us today. Matt, Wixie, and Heath, thank you so much for being such great mates to Damien and for organizing his multiple bucks nights. He had a bit of fun with those. Kath and Sarah, thank you for taking the time to be here today. I know you didn't have much time off, so I really appreciate you guys coming and just for your willingness to lend a hand wherever, whenever, however. So it's been really a great stressful relief just to get you guys doing menial tasks and things. To my wonderful sister Julia, thank you for being such an amazing maid of honor and for being such a great support to me, especially these last few weeks when I've had every emotion possible just leaking out my eyeballs and stress overload. So, because Reese changed the seating plan.
It's better.
To my brother Andrew, thank you so much for doing the reading and the ceremony. That poem is very near and dear to my heart. So, just blow past it, it'll be okay. As many of you may know, both Damien and I value family more than anything else. And to us, I don't know, cheer or something. Here we go. Okay, should have had more to drink. To us, family is not just blood, it's the people in your life who want you in theirs.
Keep it up, Cathy.
Woo! Alright, please let me drink. The ones who accept you for who you are, the ones, don't touch me.
Just like the first night you met.
being our family. When I was growing up, I really felt like I struggled to fit in. I was tall and awkward, as I still am, and I could always eat like 3 grown men under the table, which I also still can do. So I always really just felt like, well, I literally stood out from the crowd. I'm, a foot taller than everyone, and I never really felt comfortable in my own skin. And so it really wasn't until I came to this country and met Damien that I felt the whole. See, the baby's taking my cue. So to my husband, thank you for seeing the real me, for loving me as I am, and for putting up with my many levels of crazy. And there's a lot. So thank you for always seeing the good things in life, for laughing with me through the bad, and for holding my hand through every new adventure. And I can't wait to see what lies ahead for us in life. So, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Just testing the distance or where to hold this. Relation to my mouth here, so I'm not shouting. But before I forget, I want to thank everyone for being here and just reinforce what Cathy just said. There's a lot of loving people here. And I know she has that family and that support here, and that means the world to us. So thank you. Cathy, my dear big little sister, I want you to know just how much I look up to you. It's 3 inches, or 7.62 centimeters to be exact. Thank goodness for my heels and for your flats today, because we may actually see eye to eye. No, for real. All kidding aside, I really admire so much about you. And as I sat down to write this, I quickly realized it would be nearly impossible for me to say everything to you that I wanted to. So instead, I'm going to use this time as another opportunity to tell you just how much I love you, how proud I am of you.
I'm that princess.
And how excited I am for you as you start this next chapter of your life tonight with your life partner and husband, Damien Jordan. Jordan. Cathy, you are smart, kind, compassionate, considerate, beautiful, and a loving young woman and now wife who is capable of doing and having anything and everything you put your mind and your heart into. Shoot, you're a German. We are known for our strength, determination, and stubbornness. But more than that, you've always had the courage to go out on a limb, be different, take a chance, and trust in yourself and others as you follow your heart to your happiness. For as long as I can remember, you always wanted to follow your independent path in life. But I'm so glad that we shared a common trajectory for as long as we did. From overlapping years in high school and uni, to both studying abroad and then working abroad in Australia, we've shared a lot of laughter, a lot of tears, and a lot of awesome adventure over the years. Yeah, made that rhyme on purpose. And I'm happy to say that I've been present for so many of your firsts. Not only your first steps and your first words, though neither one of those can I actually remember, but some of the finer moments in life, like your first beer and your first off-campus college party at Gettysburg, both of which I can proudly say I do remember. And I'm actually pretty sure I facilitated. That's what big sisters are for, right? Well, even if neither one of those is actually 100% true, I'm taking credit for it anyway. But most importantly, I was there in 2005 when you made the life-changing decision to study abroad halfway across the world with a group of people you barely knew at the time. Of course, we didn't know then how profound of an impact your time in Australia would have on your future life course. But I'm forever grateful But I'm forever grateful that I was able to visit you in Townsville and see you truly fall in love for the first time as you discovered a country, a culture, and a way of life that perfectly suited you. That was the game changer. The universal shift that brought you back to Australia in 2007 put you and Geordie in each other's lives shortly after, and eventually brought all of us here together today. Geordie, I want to welcome you with open arms and an open heart to our strong, determined, stubborn family. It's been wonderful getting to know you over the years, though I must say that it was very interesting at first because we all had a really hard time understanding you.
What's that?
No, let's be honest. Our response didn't really matter because you're deaf in one ear, so as long as you sit on your right side, you're off the list. Thanks for that. That was nice of you. I know that you will always be there for my sister, and that the two of you will continue to work together to ensure each other's health and happiness in this partnership. So to the new Mr. and Mrs., I look forward to your many firsts as a family and to my many future visits here. Congratulations, you two. I love you both dearly. Let's stand, raise a glass. Congratulations. I love you. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Known Damien since 2007, and he was a relief team leader when I first started out at Century. And, he's been a damn cool bloke for the whole time I've ever known him. So I've had the pleasure of working with him for the last 3 years as a shutdown planner at Century. His professionalism, his dedication, he's just a damn right good bloke. So, cheers, Damien.
I don't plan anything, but I just thought I'd say something. I've known Cathy for all of her Aussie adventures. We met here for the first time when we came over, and kind of been inseparable since, even though I have had to move away. Sorry, I'm nervous and shaky. But yeah, I am so excited and so happy for you today, and for you and Geordie. Thankfully, Chris and I were able to be there when you guys first met and kind of help you along that trajectory of meeting, and that was lovely, and I'm glad we were able to do that. Yeah, I'm just so happy for you and so excited, so enjoy it.
Well, I've known Damien now for, I'd say about 13 years since he first came into this country from Tasmania. And he come over to the Bass Strait, finally came to a real place. But, you know, for those people that are actually in Australia, you know, like Tasmania's a little bit down the bottom, that's like shaped something like...
Careful.
Yep. Adjudicator there, got censored, rightio. No, on a serious note, like I've known like Damien and Cathy, well, since they've both been together, but Damien on the more so with, you know, those 13 years. We both started our Century, like there is some debate that who got the job first, but I will say that Damien got the job over me, some month and a bit earlier, but anyway, I'm not going to hold a grudge on that one. But like for everyone in this room, you can see the expression on everyone's face that, you know, there are good family, friends, and friendship in this room, and there is a lot of love for these two guys. So, you know, Damo is some people call him Jordan, but we've just called him Damo for workmates at Century. But tell you what, he's been a
Everyone's going to open it up.
Yeah, good day everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Steve. We first met Damien back in grade 7 in high school, so I've known him for quite a long time now. Yeah, too long. Shh, not that old. Yeah, we've always, well, we hit it off straight away pretty well, had common interests, that sort of thing. Just like to say, Cathy, you're going into a great family. Colin and Diane always welcomed me into their house. You know, really, really good. going back since grade 7, there's a lot of stories I have, and there's a lot I can't tell, sorry. We probably should leave some of them alone, but yeah, that's right. We actually shared a house for a long time in Townsville too with my wife. And he said to me one day, oh, I've met a girl. I said, oh, it's better than a bloke. Anyway, a couple of weeks later, I actually finally got to meet Cathy, and you've done really, really well, mate. And just on behalf of me and my brother and everybody here, I just want to wish you all the best, and you deserve it. Good luck in the future. Well done.
In the ranks of people who are very, very bad at public speaking, but I just want to say I've known Cathy now for 13 years. We were roommates from freshman year in university, and we were very disappointed at first when we realized we would not be able to share clothing. Since coming here, I can absolutely see why she fell in love with this place, and I just want to thank you all for giving one of my best friends such a wonderful, wonderful home to start her new life in. And I wish you both the very best.
Hey, I'm Andrew, Cathy's older brother, and twin tower, I guess. Let's face it, Julie is the shrimp of the family. I love you, Julie. Cathy, it's your night, and you and Jordy deserve all the best. And it's really been great seeing you come over and establish yourself here. And I really admire all the steps you've taken to make this your home, and you found someone so great for you that compliments you so well. And Flo and I and Nico are so happy for you. Sorry, I'm not Sheila. Here we go. We're so happy for you, and we're really looking forward to all the great years you're going to have together. Cheers.
Thank you. That was a plan.
Pull the plug.
Pull the plug. First of all, I'd like to welcome Cathy's parents, Mike and Carol. She'll be proud of her. I am. And all the best for the first year too. That's all I can say. Thanks.
Oh, yeah, man.
No, I won't be afraid, just as long